Well, hello. It is my pleasure to welcome all of our returning and our new students to Hammock K-8 school. We're ready for students, whether you're attending here on campus or through our My School online instruction. There may be some challenges ahead of us this year, but one thing that we can count on is one another and the reassurance that we have a plan in place and are ready to overcome obstacles. We're happy to be here with new health and safety procedures in place, a plan for high-quality instruction that will be the same whether you are on-site or attending My School online. So welcome, Ospreys. Now let's get back to school.
To facilitate contact tracing, student arrivals and dismissals will be with like students. Walkers, bike riders, and bus students will all have different pathways to provide for social distancing and smaller dismissal grouping. The walker designation should only be used for students who can be released and walked off campus independently. Students who require supervision should be deemed as car riders and follow those procedures. Students who walk to school, either by themselves or accompanied by an adult, will use the entrance at the corner of Savona and California. Students will be met at the entrance to campus and will be supervised by school staff. Parents will remain off campus. Upon dismissal, all students who are designated as walkers will be supervised until they walk off campus at the corner of Savona and California. Since parents will not be entering the campus to receive a hand-delivered student, only those who can self-monitor off campus should be identified as a walker. Parents may wait for their child at the corner of Savona and California, but students will not be monitored once they are off campus. In the interest of safety, all parents are to remain in their vehicle at all times. Parents will pull up as far forward as directed. Please pay attention and adhere to these directions as given by the staff attendants. Please review these important bus arrival and dismissal procedures. More information on new safety protocols can be found at the end of this video.
Welcome to Hammock K-8 school. My name is Miss Reichard and I'm one of the school counselors here, and I'm going to take you on a virtual tour. The first stop on our tour is the front office. As you can see, we have brand new safety precautions. When you arrive on campus, please go directly to your classroom and do not congregate in the hallways. Our classrooms will be following the health and safety guidelines while maintaining a traditional classroom environment. In our cafeteria, we have new health and safety protocols to help keep your children safe. Arts are important here at Hammock K-8 school. Our music room will be clean and safe for students to enjoy. Middle school students also have an opportunity to join our award-winning Osprey Band. Our middle school students have art as one of their elective choices. This year, our elementary students will have a new resource class called STEAM, focusing on science, technology, engineering, art, and math, requiring our students to at a higher level. We have a full-size gymnasium. Students can enjoy additional recreational activities in a clean and safe environment. During the upcoming school year, students will still have a chance to play. Here you'll see our upper elementary playground. Our little ones have a safe place to play as well. This school year, we have a series of health and wellness rooms to meet all of our student needs.
Hi, I'm Dean Rivera.
Hi, I'm Dean Lucas.
And we are a resource to each and every one of our students here at Hammock. We are very excited to partner with you in maintaining a safe and nurturing environment here at our school.
Thank you for taking the virtual tour with us. Whether you attend school traditionally or with My School Online, we can't wait to meet you. Welcome to the Osprey family.
St. Lucie Public Schools is excited to welcome our students and staff back for the 2020-2021 school year. Our number one goal is to provide the safest teaching and learning environment possible for our students and our employees. This video series will illustrate some of the changes that our families and employees will see as we reopen schools.
Face coverings during the upcoming school year. The use of face coverings is required for all students and staff. Students may only remove their masks if they have permission from a staff member because they are socially distanced from one another. We are strongly encouraging parents to provide a reusable face covering or disposable mask for their child. Masks will be provided for employees and students who are unable to provide their own. Parents are asked to send students to school with a bottle of water or refillable water container, as the water fountains will only be used to refill water bottles and refillable containers. In the classroom during the upcoming school year. While we'll strive to keep the traditional school experience the same, the implementation of universal health and safety protocols will be added as a major focus of daily life in our schools. In addition, we have some new classroom safety protocols. Excessive furniture will be removed to allow for maximum use of space. When possible, students will be seated at least 6 feet apart. While social distancing in classrooms, masks may only be removed when permitted by a faculty or staff member. When moving into smaller groups, or when social distancing is not available, masks must always be worn. Teachers will provide breaks to allow for hand washing at strategic points throughout the day, such as before and after lunch, resource and recess, and after sharing equipment or supplies. The use of soap and water for at least 20 seconds is best. However, when unavailable, hand sanitizer will be provided. Explicit lessons on healthy habits will be conducted, including topics like hand washing, cough etiquette, use of masks, social distancing, and staying home when sick. Transitions during the upcoming school year. Hallway movement and transitions will have some new safety protocols for the upcoming school year. Masks must be worn at all times when transitioning from one area of the school to another. Many hallways and stairwells will be designated as one way to reduce traffic and congestion. These areas will be well marked with appropriate signage. Students in younger grades will line up according to social distancing guidelines with the use of clearly visible signage. Breakfast and lunch will be very different for the upcoming school year. Meal service times will be staggered with longer lunch periods to maximize social distancing. Additional school areas will also be utilized, such as outdoor spaces and classrooms. As students enter the cafeteria, they will use hand sanitizer. Face coverings must be worn upon entry and while students are in the service line. Service lines, entries, and exits will have marked spaces to help ensure social distancing. Meal service will be as contact-free as possible. To achieve this, a selection of prepackaged meals will be available and distributed in small groups. Transactions will be touchless at point of sale, with cafeteria employees entering lunch numbers. Students will be prohibited from sharing utensils or foods. While these new meal protocols will take some getting used to, our goal is to provide every student with a safe and enjoyable experience. Bus safety during the upcoming school year.
So this year in St. Lucie County Public Schools, bus riding for students is going to be somewhat different.
We encourage parents and guardians to drop off their students or have them walk or ride bikes to school whenever possible. When buses will be used, our riders and drivers will follow a series of new safety protocols. While waiting for the bus, we ask that all students wear face coverings and follow social distancing guidelines. Drivers will be equipped with gloves, masks, and face shields for maximum protection. Between every route, drivers and aides will be cleaning the bus seats and touch points with an EPA-approved cleaner. This cleaner disinfects within 1 minute. Should a case of COVID-19 be traced to a rider of one of our buses, that bus will be removed from service. A secondary deep clean disinfecting will be performed on the entire bus before it returns to service. Hand sanitizer will be provided for riders as they enter and exit the bus. Riders are required to wear face masks at all times. We ask that riders adhere to social distancing whenever possible. Students from the same household will be allowed to sit together, otherwise, riders will be spread out as much as possible. Bus schedules are being developed to reduce ridership on any given route. Bus windows will be lowered to improve ventilation as much as possible. Upon arrival, do not congregate and move directly to your classroom or destination.